Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Hiroga. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Falsehood, important things are needed new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Bed Life for Monday, July 11th. Don't ask where I came up with the extra finger. July 11th, 2022. It is a wonderful Monday. And hey, I'm mostly awake. So welcome everyone. And John Araki, thank you, John Araki, for your early dollar super chat. I appreciate it. Let's see. Let's run it as if you were here. And what would you have gotten? You got Khan! Well, can't all be kissing Dax. There have to be a few cons along the way. So welcome everybody. I have to go back to the start. Richie Poole says, Dear Bop, 1 Vok. Yes, you were first, Richie. John Araki says, Deuce Bugalo. Karogan Gigolo. Deuce Bugalo? That's fine. That's fine, John. Carlo Albanese says, Bed Life. It's a stream by Birdo Prey 5. Thank you, Carlo. And he says, hi, and hope everyone is as well as can be, as I hope. I don't know, did Mama Prey get the phone? She did. It's her brother, my uncle. So all's happy. Hail Karoga, Carlo. John Araki says, and hail Birdo Prey 5. May his reign be long and bloody, and come to symbolize the heavy flow that Turtistan must endure. Yeah. Make me feel all dirty when you say something like that. John Araki says, Karogadelphia greater than Saltstanstinople. Absolutely. And there's that dollar super chat. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. I hope your package inspections have all been positive as of late. LDG Waves, welcome, LDG. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello and Qapla. Hail Karoga. And Gorilla's Random Thoughts says, Qapla all Qapla Gorilla. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47 Yorktown. And greetings, everybody. John DeMarco, who just came from John's stream, or his, not stream, his premiere. It was a wonderful, wonderfully shot memorial to all the great times we've seen. The Constitution class of the TOS, but in the movies, the updated Constitution, not updated, the beautiful Constitution class, really brings a tear to the old eye, remembering back to the movies, and you're never going to see a ship with that class again, because I think that was the Enterprise from the movie eras, the TOS movie, the original movies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't think we'll ever have a ship that beautiful again, because I think that was top prime sci-fi. There's not going to be better. It might be more challenging. It might be more, there'll be more colorful. There'll be more higher DPIs, but never again will we get something as perfect as the TOS ship. As the Enterprise, no bloody A, B, C, or D when it made it to the movies. And then once it was in the movies, the A was okay. The A was okay. But no more bloody B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, whatever the fuck. None of those. None of those. Mike Richards is hailed to John DeMarco, master of trivia. Hakeem says, hello, everybody. Welcome, Hakeem. The lovely Sherry says, Qapla, Qapla, lovely Sherry. Good to see you. LDG says, howdy, bird, howdy, LDG. Gives me something to respond to other than a waving. Professor Brainy Speck says, Qapla, bird, break, Qapla, Professor. And Fred says, Lowell, mostly awake. You can see I'm still mostly awake. Mike Richards says hello to Professor Brainy Speck. Says hello back. Carlo Albanese says, it's a con. It's a con. Yvette says, good evening, Bird and everyone. Good evening, Yvette. John DeMarco says, again, hello again, Professor. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird of Prey is mostly awake. Inconceivable. No, it's conceivable. Carlos says, hail, Karoga. Professor says, greetings to John. Antidirt Jill says, Qapla, Qapla. Antidirt Jill. John DeMarco says, thanks, Bird. My new video link. Very cool. 47 Yorktown says, July 22nd, 2022. Bird is from the future. Did I say 22nd? Shit, I did. I titled it July 22nd. I meant to title it July 11th. Well, I'll have to edit that later. Carlo says, how many warp drives does it take to make it rip in the fabric of space? 1, if you know what to do with it. Carlo says, the A was beautiful, perfect upgrade for the original. It's been a bumpy road from there. I agree. Mike Richards says, I don't remember the letter, whatever the fuck. Oh, it's there. It's in the back. It's between X and Z or somewhere. John DeMarco is from the Karogan alphabet. That's also true. Android of Jill says, are you trying to be the warp drive speed police, Carlo? And Mike Richards says, aha. There we go. Okay. So yeah, nobody's trying to be the warp speed police. Carlo Albanese says Kirk O'Prey needs a slap, sleep O'Prey awake. Would enjoy some Kirk Few. Up! Who did that? I was not asleep. This is Captain's Log or whatever the fuck. Oh, 6.2. I have been feeling tired, no doubt because of a break in the space-time continuum. I am feeling a Spock. What's my line? You are feeling the temporal anomaly. I am feeling the temporal anomaly radiating from directly forward in space-time. It is getting my way. Yes, it is headed your way, Captain. That's what I said, Spock. Anyway, the space-time in this area is colder than in this area. So I have the mortal urge. What is a mortal nerds? Spock, look up mortal nerds when we get back to the ship. No need to, Captain. I know mortal nerds is not a word. Well, let's look it up anyway, Spock. You never know if maybe there was a time incursion and maybe it became a word. No, sir, it did not. And I may say, sir, you completely seem to have lost your Kirkish appetite or, expressions. Damn it, Spock. Now it's too late to remind me that I am Captain Kirk. I told you it's the temporal incursion that is causing me to forget who I am at times. Very good, sir. Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Spock. Anyway, as I was saying, I must possess the Kirk Fu at all times. All of you people seated in front of me, you keep your hands out like this. Keep that time anomaly away from my oh so gentle skin. Thank you, please. Also, not Ryan Johnson says, look out, Bird of Prey is dropping another Captain's Log. Carlo Albanese says, slow down, Bird of Prey. You're recorded going warp 9.972, 9752 in a warp 9.975 zone. If you're caught speeding again, you will be demoted to captain. No. First off, that would never get caught speeding because 9752 is in fact a little faster than 9.975. Oh well. Actually, no, it's not because you didn't. There's not enough significant digits. So warp 9.975 is certainly faster than 9.972. If you wanted to make 9.9752, you'd have to say 9.9750. Yeah, without a significant digit, anything less than 9.9753 is totally allowable. Man, come on, man. That's basics of the academy. You need to know that. 101. It's talk like Shatner. That's fine. I assume that's what somebody meant when they said talk like Shatner. I mean, involves moving my hands as well as my heart. Anyway, let us get Wordle, because I know I've had some pretty good success with Wordle as of late, and let's see, surprisingly good. Wordle. I don't want to go to wordle.com. Just want to go to Wordle. And now I have to set this up. There we go. Okay. What the hell? Oh. Okay. There we go. There we go. Wordle. We need a national Talk Like Shatner Day, says Mike Richards. We should have it. Let's make it today. Today is Talk Like Shatner Day. Try tease, says Random Thoughts. I don't know what that is. Try tease? Oh, tease. Tease. That was a very bad word. All we got was an A. And we don't even know where the A is. Let's go to a better word. Crane. Is that a word? No, that's a bad word. Because now the A is still in the wrong place. Let's do something where we can move the A. Crone. Crone. CROAM. I don't think that's, no, it's not a word. Or camos. Although we already did the S. Camel, Camet. Let's do this. Okay, so we got the A in the right place. We've got an M. So I always put the first letter I got, assuming it's real, bringing it up to the front. M-A. Let's see. M-A. Maggot? No. Mafia. Mafia is not real. Mafia is not real. But let's see. Let's see. And you see, for some reason, it always works. The M became the first letter. So, and there's another A. And there's another A. Oh. Okay. So. Let me get you to a Wordle. Yes, Mama Bear, I'm doing Wordle. But it's not Mafia. Try Madam. Madam. If it's not Madam, then we're fucked. You understand that, right? Kevin. I don't know who you are, Kevin, but you were right, Kevin. Thank you. Just had, you looked like you had an honest face, Kevin. You looked like you had an honest face. So I said, you know what? This guy, I bet he knows what he's doing. He's not trying to see me get set back. He was looking out for this channel. Thank you, Kevin. Hello, Arabic Sonder. Live long and prosper, Arabic. And I just did it to the camera, but I realized you guys couldn't see it. You guys couldn't see it. So there we go again, Arabic.
How many turns did it take you?
It took 4 turns, Mama Frey. Mama Frey got it in 1. But she used Joseph's.
Yes, Joseph gave a very good.
Joseph gave a good clue. And Mama Frey stayed up till midnight last night to
Not just to do it, I was.
she stayed up to midnight just to do it.
No. Well, actually, yeah. It was
Uh-huh.
11:55.
Yeah, you told me you were going to sleep. Right.
Then at
11:55, she was ready to go to sleep. And then she decided to stay up 5 more minutes just to play Joseph's Wordle.
Joseph.
Kevin says, thank you. Getting so many with Mafia made it simpler. Oh, yeah. So it's your first time playing it, or your first time for today playing it. And I feel somehow I feel like we owed it. We deserve it more. And I thought you were somebody who got it at like 7 a.m. this morning. So even better. You know, I feel like shit. I should have lost. I shouldn't have even have dismissed the possibility that you didn't just get it. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Cool. Okay. So with that now, let us get some Dear Bops. Then we'll do some news. Well, you're going to do some news first. Maybe I'll do some news first. Daniel says, Bird, you shaved. I did shave, Daniel. Yes, I did. I shaved this morning. I've been shaving it completely off for a few weeks now, but I haven't been, I don't think you guys have noticed me with it completely off for a while. Yes, I forgot about that. I did. Jedi Bill says, hello, Bird of Prey, Qapla, brother warrior, and hail, Karoga. Hail, Karoga. Carlos says, praise the soup. Absolutely. And Captain Fandom Nerd says, hello, Captain Fandom Nerd. Hope you're doing well. So let's see. Let's check out some of the news. The 7 things you need to know from Monday. No, I don't think I need. Biden heckled by Parkland Farms. I don't want to hear about him being heckled. Just makes the whole everything look weak. Biden's approval rating hits 33%. Is that from the top or the bottom? I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's how much I'm out of it. Federal judge says trial for Steve Bannon will go on next week. Okay. Washburn fire updates. Firefighters race to save Yosemite grizzly giant. I've been to that Mariposa Grove in Yosemite. I was there in, what's that? Our Rock Solid Productions with a $25 donation, and he gets Happy Baby. Aw. Rock Solid says, get something nice for Mama Prey and Sassy. And what the hell, get yourself a 3 Musketeers. The small one, not the jumbo. Thank you so much, Gary. And Mama Prey, thanks you as well. Remember, not the jumbo.
I'm sure Sassy does.
Sassy will as well. We all appreciate it. Thank you. And I did notice you streamed today, and I saved it in my email, but I did not get to it yet. I was still going to watch it. I still will. I just have it saved in my email list, so I don't forget. Probably from I believe I got the notice because I am a channel member of yours. I don't think I would have got it otherwise. But anyway, I was at this Mariposa Grove in Yosemite in the year 2007, I believe, or 2008. We were there. I went with my friends and my sister and her boyfriend at the time and his sister. And anyway, we're going through this grove, and they're telling us that it's interesting that the only way the giant redwoods spread is during forest fires, and how they realize that the forest fire is an important cycle in the redwoods development, and that they have to be allowed to burn, and how stopping the fires was the problem that caused all their issues to begin with. And they were going to go on from that point on, not stopping the fires, because the fires was the cause of all the problems. So it's weird to me that we're now 15 years later, 20 years later, and they don't want to talk about the fact that the fire is necessary for those trees to grow, for those trees to reproduce. I mean, there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They were not saying that this is something they've got to consider. They were telling us that the science was settled, that for these trees to continue to grow, for these trees to pass on their seeds, there had to be regular fires. So I don't understand why we're not 25 years later and they've already decided fire is bad, or fire is good, but they don't tell anybody that. It's very weird. Very weird. Interview of Jill says hi to Jedi Bill. You can't change the mind of the insane. That is true. That is true. Qapla Gap Stargate. Qapla. Officials agree to release some surveillance footage from Uvalde shooting, legislator says. For you. Don't be fooled. That Kirk won't be in Strange New Worlds season 2. Really? Well, don't be fooled. That Kirk. Paul Wesley appearing as Captain Kirk is a shock in Strange New Worlds season 1 finale. But it won't be the same Kirk Wesley will play in season 2. What the fuck does that mean? Why would it be a different Kirk? Warning. Captain James T. Kirk, Paul Wesley, made a surprise appearance in Star Trek Strange New Worlds season 1 finale. But this won't be quite the same Kirk, who will appear in season 2. Wesley's casting as James T. Kirk was announced prior to Strange New Worlds' debut, but he was listed as appearing in season 2, which was in production. The smartly preserved the shock of Paul Wesley's Captain Kirk having a major role in Strange New Worlds season 1 finale, which will be the only time this particular version of Kirk will appear. In Strange New Worlds season 1 finale, A Quality of Mercy, James T. Kirk, captain of the USS Farragut, in an alternate future where Captain Christopher Pike, Anson Mount, was never the victim of tragic accident that left him physically debilitated. It's Pike who faces a cloaked Romulan bird of prey in the events of Star Trek, the original series episode Balance of Terror. Captain Kirk and the Farragut lend assistance to the Starship Enterprise, while Kirk and Pike butt heads over how to best handle invading Romulan vessel. Pike's noble attempt to sue for peace backfires. His noble attempt to sue for peace. What? To sue? Who is he suing? Do you mean pursue peace? Backfires, and the Romulans declare war on the weak Federation. Although the Romulans destroy the Farragut, Captain Kirk is able to assemble a drone starship armada to help Enterprise escape the Romulan fleet. Pike's version of Balance of Terror takes place in an alternate timeline, which now won't occur, and supplement the Prime timeline because Chris decided not to change his future. This means James T. Kirk won't become captain of the Farragut. Instead, Kirk will eventually succeed Pike as captain of the Enterprise, and he must, according to Star Trek canon, and will now be under Kirk's leadership that the Enterprise will destroy the Romulan bird of prey in Balance of Terror, so that war with the Romulans never happens. Okay. But how is that going to happen in Strange New Worlds Season 2? In Strange New Worlds present day, which is circa 2259, James T. Kirk is about 7 years younger than he is, still a lieutenant, not yet captain of a starship. Pike confirmed this when he looked up Kirk's Starfleet record after he returned to his correct timeline. Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 2 will take place immediately after the events of Season 1 and will follow up with the cliffhanger of Lieutenant Commander Una Chin Riley, Rebecca Romaine, being arrested for lying to Starfleet about being a genetically engineered Lytherian. This means that Jim Kirk is still a lieutenant when he appears in Strange New World Season 2, although Kirk is likely serving aboard the USS Farragut. Leaked set photos from Strange New Worlds Season 2 show Kirk with Lon Noonien Singh, hinting she may have joined the Farragut after she left the Enterprise in Strange New Worlds, Episode 9. Well, that would make sense. Kirk may also behave differently from when he composed himself as a captain in Strange New Worlds finale. Kirk's charm and risk-taking reliance on luck should still be intact, but Paul Wesley's Captain Kirk lacked the swagger and bravado William Shatner displayed in the role. Perhaps it's because Kirk was not captain of the Enterprise, the Federation flagship, nor was he surrounded by Spock and Dr. McCoy on the Farragut. Wesley's Captain Kirk. That does not sound. That sounds so bad. Wesley's Captain Kirk. You know what? I change of plans. That actor has to change his name. Nowhere should it be ever allowed to be written Wesley's with an apostrophe S. Captain Kirk. It's just, I'm sorry, Wes, if you're here, but this cannot be allowed to happen. Wesley's Captain Kirk. Step back in to allow Captain Pike to take the lead against the Romulans, which proved to be a mistake. Had Kirk taken charge of the crisis and gone on the offensive against the Romulans, as Jim does in Balance of Terror, the outcome would have been different. But since the version of Captain Kirk will never be safe, it's safe to expect Paul Wesley's younger Kirk in Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 2 to show flashes of daring the Captain will become in the original series. Wow. Strange New Worlds fixes a 56-year-old Romulan mistake. Red shirt crew members dying is Star Trek's oldest and most famous trope. But Strange New Worlds brilliantly flips the script in episode 9. Star Trek Strange New World brilliantly subverts the franchise's classic red shirt trope in All Those Who Wander. In Star Trek's suspiciously high red death toll shirt count is among the most famous tropes in TV history. During Captain Kirk's 1960s Enterprise adventures, the main cast would often be accompanied on missions by security officers wearing a red shirt, and this one-off weight regularly became fodder for whichever enemy on Kirk's team encountered red shirts. Quickly developed a reputation for the lack of longevity, and term became enshrined in the cultural vernacular used to describe any supporting character whose sole purpose is to die during the same episode they're introduced. Poor red shirts. Modern Star Trek doesn't typically go for red shirts, largely because 60 years of reruns means the audience knows exactly what to expect. Strange New World Episode 9 revives the trope wholeheartedly, but flips those worn with predictable narrative clues. Viewers have no idea what's coming until blood has already been spilled. All Those Who Wander introduces two brand new faces to the Enterprise crew, Duke and Chia. Chia, the former and clumsy ensign, recently promoted to lieutenant, and the latter cadet, medical officer, completing for her Enterprise rotation alongside Uhura. Both are positively screaming, red shirt. Neither has featured previously the Star Trek New Worlds. Chris Furzer with a $10 donation. Thank you, Chris, for the true ruler of Karoga, Mamo Pray. I greatly appreciate that, Chris. Mamo Pray appreciates it. Sassy appreciates it. Nephew Pray appreciates it. We all appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Dr. Zoidberg obviously appreciates it. Receive a few lines early on, a tiny sliver of a character development, only to be mildly invested. Then they're unceremoniously killed off, while, however, Duke wears yellow, while Chia sports blue. Later in the episode, Bruce Horrocks, Iranian engineer Hemmer, gets influenced by gets infected by Gorn eggs. Wow. And as an integral cog in Strange New World main cast, most would have expected him to survive. But All Those Who Wander boldly ends with Hemmer making a tragic sacrifice. And what's he wearing? The same crimson red as all those deceased security officers from the original series. You know what? I didn't even notice that. I had not even noticed that. I don't know, I'd call it genius. But Scotty died wearing red. I don't think that's really anything that needs to be fixed. But whatever. Sci-Fi Nation is in the house. Qapla Sci-Fi Nation. Says at least it was a future that didn't happen. They could be glad they didn't make the timeline going forward. Be glad they didn't make a timeline going forward. Yeah. Thank you, Sci-Fi Nation. M. Brando says yes, a red shirt doesn't refer to the color of the shirt. All the real Trekkies know that. This is true. What's your favorite color red shirt? Yellow or red? Uh-oh. Don't ask people that. It's very hard to explain. Andrew Jill says, congrats, Strange New World. You killed your only interesting character. Yeah, it's true. That is absolutely true. Chris Berger says, Qapla Bird, just sending some love and respect. That is too kind. Thank you. Let's see. That's from Mamo Play.
Yes.
The Random Menace says, greetings from a distant future. Greetings, Random Menace. I hope everything's going well for you in Turkey. Is that where you are? Turkey? I think so. Mama Pray, big thanks. Big wanted to thank you for the clue today. He was very happy with it. Carlos says, Bird of Prey, have you seen Space Above and Beyond yet? I thought I watched Space Above and Beyond when it first came out. I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I saw it when it, right? They called it, what's his face? Oh God, what's his face? What's his name? Gene Roddenberry. Did they call it Gene Roddenberry's Space Above and Beyond? Because I'm pretty sure I saw whatever what it was that was titled Gene Roddenberry's. And then like it turned out it wasn't really Gene Roddenberry's, but they thought they'd get a couple of people. They got me and Mama Frey. They got us both. Sci-Fi Nation says Hemmer dying was a bad move. Well, we're going to see Hemmer back. The actor who plays Hemmer will be back. We don't know who he will be playing, but the actor will be back. Sci-Fi says it was a bad move unless we see Scotty join the crew. We might see Scotty join the crew. Carlo Albanese says deaf, dumb, and blind, but he sure could play pinball. That guy who could play pinball, he was a pinball wizard, if you will. Well, what's this say? Blah, 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 blah. But he sure could play pinball. Pinball wizard. I like that song. Correct, turkey, yes. Sounds good, Random Menace. Put a little mayo on that turkey and oh, it sounds delicious. Why would they name a country after a delicious food that they don't even have in that country? Do they have turkey in Turkey? Can you order a turkey in Turkey? Do they come? Like, can you get fried turkey in Turkey? I know they have KFC in Turkey, but I don't know if they've got turkey in Turkey. Be delicious. Little American style turkey on 4th of July. No, on Turkey Day. Turkey Day. Thanksgiving turkey in Turkey. That would be a good one. That would be a good. And I get American style turkey for American style Thanksgiving in Turkey. That's what you need. The holiday, it's so great. We celebrate it twice, back to back.
Who's been holding up the damn elevator?
Who's been holding up the damn elevator? 205 with a 249 donation. Thank you, Yosef. Says most important thing is that Kyle, the most important and the greatest character on Strange New World, is well and alive and saved the ship in the future. Right. I need him to beam it right into my eye. That's what we need.
Right.
And Brando says the more they mention Discovery, Klingon monks, time crystals, and Michael Burnham, the less I like this Pike series. Absolutely. Every time they bring these shit up, it makes me like the series less and less and less. Last time, when it was like first, there was the Katra or whatever, and I was like there 5 times over. Plus, there were others. Katras were there. Plus, I mean, afterwards is one thing, but before the fact, yeah, it was too much. Too much. Okay. Android of Jill says you forget the series doesn't care about TOS, sci-fi. Yeah, I don't think he forgets. I think we all know it. They don't care. They don't care. Sci-fi Nation says Android of Jill. That would not work as Mbenga was in TOS. Once. Kevin Norton says the Middle Ages, there was a species of peacock bred in Turkey that Europeans liked. That was it. So those Europeans were trying to find a good old turkey, and that's what led to this problem to begin with. Say it ain't so.
Oh, yeah.
Rock solid with $1.49. Says, fine, quit whining. Who's whining? Here, so you can get the bigger king size Three Musketeers. Oh, rock solid, $1.49. Thank you so much. Woohoo, king size Three Musketeers is on its way. Yummy, yum, yum. Wow. $1.49, king size. It's making me hungry. Random Menace says, of course you can have turkey in Turkey. However, why would I eat the worst poultry on the planet? 7 types of meat, and all of them are crap. Well, I'm surprised it's crap. I thought there was plenty of. Why would it be crap? 7 types of meat and all of them crap. Why would you go to a place that has 7 types of meat? All of them crap. I don't know. Are you saying all meat in Turkey is crap? Wi-Fi, says Antidote Jill. Also says, okay, then observatively, Nurse Chapel should not be on the ship until Kirk because she is looking for her fiance. Proof the show doesn't care about TOS, his personal feelings, in fact. And Brando says Pike is mad at the lady for putting the kid in the torture machine, but it's okay with condemning Mott to death. Mott. It's not personal feelings, says Editor Jill. Sci-Fi Native, I never said she shouldn't be on the ship. And Carlos says, IMO, in my opinion, First Contact, change the timeline, and Enterprise onwards is the new timeline. And M. Brando says, people who dislike turkey haven't eaten a properly cooked turkey. You know, Brando, I agree. When I had good turkey, I don't think there was anything I wanted more than good turkey. On the other hand, when I've had a properly cooked steak, I certainly don't want anything else but properly cooked steak. Steak. And Brando's is much better than burned ham. Yeah, but hamburger, on the other hand, it's the top. It's the top. Top of the, I don't know. Is a hamburger, if I could only eat one, I would take the hamburger. If I could only eat one, I would eat the hamburger. But if I could have two, I think a really good ham plus a really good hamburger, that would make a good two. Now you have 3 or 4. Now you have utter anyway. Random says people say turkey has 7 types of meat, and those are all crap. I'm sorry to hear that. Kevin Norton says, I don't mind this depiction of Nurse of Qapla. Her character was not very developed and underused in TOS. And Carlos says, even Star Trek insertion nemesis. Any Star Trek insertion and nemesis. Evan doesn't mind this depiction of Nurse. My problem with it is that she's being sold as like an extra and with an expert on this, but her expert apparently, regardless of what it's on, is she's always ready to go on a away mission, despite what she's working on, and they are just not going to tell her no. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and go to the Dear Bops. That will let me concentrate. Okay. Dear Bop. Oh man, there's quite a few. Miranda Menace says, you like a taste of turkey with stuffing, sauces, tons of spices. No, I actually just the meat. Just the meat of the turkey. I don't want it mixed. I'm not saying I want it mixed with anything, to be clear. Just the turkey. It has to be spiced well and cooked well, but that's it from there. Okay. Dear Bob, would this be a strategy game in the future? I don't know. Let's see. Star Trek shit posting. Will it be a strategy game in the future? Or is this, you mean this one? Oh, this kid's saying, yeah, yes. Well, at the risk of having to lock that kid inside a magic 8-ball, I'm saying yes. That will be a strategic game sooner than later. Sooner than later. She went on away missions. Una went on away missions. Yes. Others, no. So we go on. It's spicy meatball, says Carlo. Okay, we're tired. No more spicy meatballs. Here are the details. Dear Bop, just stay cool. Let us see who comes to you. Dear Bop, will this be a strategema game? Okay. We can close. We can close that. Dear Bot, and this is a long link to a Reddit. Here's Rock Solid Store. Are the Simpsons. The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. Where's the audio? No audio. No, that's unfortunate. What are your thoughts? Well, it's an old one. It is an old one. The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long, we sang a song. I forget what goes on after that, but I believe there was some more singing. All summer long, we sang a song. Anyway. There we go. There we go. Dear Bot, discuss Battlestar Galactica. Is the new BSG series coming out this year on Peacock? What do we know so far about the show? Obligatory, no real update. This year, absolutely not. It's looking less likely to happen.
Yeah.
Joe Biden with $1.49 and kissing Dax. Thank you, President Biden. Says Strange New World is no better than StarQuest. Have a good morning vote for me tomorrow. Hail Karoga. Say thank you. Take your seat. And next to your wife, she is to your left. For Mr. Biden. Unfortunately, it seems like there is no update. The showrunner moved on. No longer involved. Not holding their breath. So there you guys go. The secret of Reddit. Nobody's holding their breath. It's over. It's over. Jackpot, says Carlo Albanese. But not yours, Carlo. But not yours. Uh, Dan Ben says, so they make no production progress on Battlestar Galactica. Nope. Andrew Jill says, wait, really? Ronald D. Moore was making a new Battlestar Galactica. That's what I heard. That is what I heard. It's possible. It's possible. Is it probable? I don't know. But it's possible. Okay. Dear Bob, what do you think? What do you think CW version of Babylon 5 will be like? I hope it's apart from the CW version of everything else. I think it's going to be boring and suck, though. I honestly do. I hope I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I will watch it more. But I'd hoped the same thing about the 100. And the first few seasons were good. But they didn't. That's very possible that they didn't think the same. And if the same is true on
Long and prosper.
if the same is true on Battlestar Galactica, if they don't like it, nobody will like it. Carlo donated £2 super chat. No, not mine. Oh, well, thank you anyway, Carlo. But yes, it's not yours. So, what will Babylon 5 be like? I don't think it's going to be anything. Dear Bob, would you give advice to what sunscreen lotion to use? There are multiple different ones. Yes. Go up to whoever made the sunscreen. Ask them what's the maximum number they have it in. And leave. The maximum one they have it in and leave. That's what you should go for. If they say we have it in 30,000 or 50, you say, oh, it's my lucky number. I can't use the, dark red version. Give me whatever you have. And, medium red. Then you put that on. Obviously, the highest they're able to give you. You use it. Dear Bob, what products do you think have the worst packaging to try to get open or close? That's actually Mama Praise. Mama Praise has opinions on those. Yeah, Mama Praise.
What?
We got a question. What products do you think have the worst packaging to try to open or close?
Oh my God, don't get me started.
Oh, maybe this is better for you to answer.
I can't pick out the worst.
She's gotta go. They're all the worst.
They are all the worst.
They're all the worst, but they're also all the best of the
No,
worst.
there might be one or two that aren't quite as bad. But my God. Why? Why do they make
I don't know.
everything so hard to open?
I don't know why. They hate you. They hate America.
Have people become that big of thieves? that they have to make every package. I mean, it's not safety, you know.
I think they're purposely trying to hurt you.
So the world really is against me.
Might
Is that
be.
what you're telling me?
Might be against you.
Might be.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm afraid. I didn't want you to know you were.
Yeah, that the world was against me.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to know the world was against you.
Oh,
But generally, it's food. Food, yeah, like fast food, not fast food, like pizza or Chinese food. Those tend to have the worst.
no, no, I'm talking about like bags of I don't know, cookies, potato chips. Like you used to be
Cookies,
able to just
potato chips.
you open a box of cereal, you have a bag inside. You used to be able to just pull it open. Ah, I pull, I break my nails, I hurt.
Uh,
Then I get a scissor. That's just,
Dear Bob, Mr. Burns, Smithers, are they booing me? Smithers, no, they're saying boo earned. Boo earned, Mr. Burns. Are you saying boo or boo earns? Mole man saying, I am saying boo earned.
other stuff.
Yes, that's true. Dear Bob, not a beagle, but Basset. Oh, Basset Hound. Oh, oh, it's crying. It's crying. Oh, oh no, poor baby. Poor baby. It's not tall enough to pee. They're not tall enough to pee. They need to make special grass. God, call up the Genetic Institute. Tell them I need special grass to pee in. Aw. Or you need bigger paws. You need inflatable paws. Somebody just put this on you. Shut up, Eric July. I've seen you before, but I don't. I'm still feeling bad over that goddamn dog. Not a beagle, but a basset. Are you trying to get me sad again? Tell me this isn't the same dog. It's the same fucking dog. Dear Bob, is it too late to abort rock solid salt? No! You're not salty. We know who you are. You're not salty. Um, Dear Bob, sorry for not being around so often, but real kept me busy. Real life, I believe you. I just got let go from my full-time job this past year. I'm already setting up interviews for after interview. I'm trying to get back on my feet again. My question is, when you send an email to your project manager and say, here is what I have, here is what I have. And after you email your project manager and say, here's what I have, let me know else needs to go and get done on a Friday. And the PM sent you uh, PM sent one email to me that I replied back to them in less than 20 minutes. Come time Monday, I get a meeting with the PM to find out the PM was working on the task all weekend to finish it and didn't bother to call. And didn't bother to call or text me to jump in and help out. Should I have followed up with hourly emails? I was getting one email. Isn't that enough communication? I'm just frustrated. They wanted you to call hourly? I'm just frustrated. There was one email. Isn't enough communication. I'm just frustrated. There were, I'm sorry, this keeps happening to me. There were other factors. Isn't enough communication. But that one set me off. Don't, sorry to vent. I hope you have a great day. But that one, Qapla, okay. Wow, that was some deep stuff. If you want to talk about it separately, feel free to email me at AOL. But I'm so sorry. That sucks. Okay. Dear Bob. Dear Bob, last week we learned that Antidote Jill is the cleverest person in the entire universe. Anyone with a thorough understanding of integral certainty gets my vote. My question for you this week is, who is the biggest dumbass of the universe? Who is the biggest dumbass in the universe? Someone who likes STD, question mark. Someone who likes STP, question mark. Someone who likes Strange New Worlds, question mark. Well, I don't think it's because of their relationship to any. I would say no one who's made your choices would fall under that. Would fall under that category. Honestly, if they've watched any of the Star Trek, they're certainly not the worst person in the world or the dumbest. All I can tell you. Imagine someone who just starts watching Discovery today. That might be. No, it would be Star Trek Discovery, and they decided to watch it today. That would be the dumbest person in the world. That today, July 11th, was their first day. It wasn't their last day either. So that would be your answer. That would be the answer. Dear Bob, we have made great strides in building your shock collar. The premium package has been purchased for the Karogan orphans and also received collars. We just need to know how many orphans are there to build the appropriate amount. Well, after seeing it in action the other night, I'm very disappointed. I think the power of mind. I'm of course going back to build the appropriate amount. Yeah, stay away. Dear Bob, please, would you explain the yellow timeline? I asked Anti-Tracker, but he says there isn't a yellow timeline. You know, I've heard this yellow timeline going back and forth a few times. I will not have it. I will not have it. Dear Bob, I don't know what this yellow timeline is now, and I will say it's not happening under my authority. If it is, in fact, not feeding animals that have not eaten yet, just won't deal it with those. It appears the yellow timeline has something to do with food. No. Yes. Yes, it has to do with food. And no, I will not give it up. You're not allowed to eat from the yellow timeline on days you have food to eat. So I will destroy those. And yeah. Okay, all set. Well, for $10,000, I can make sure you don't see the food either. Okay. Next, Dear Bob. Dear Bob, I love you. I love you too, but probably not in that way, unless you're a chick, then maybe I do love you in that way, but I don't know. Dear Bob, I'm really bothered by the commercialization of Prime Day. Optimus died to stop Megatron. He died for all of us on this. Commercialism is insulting until the day, till all are one. I hear what you're saying. I think it is about time that we go prime. I don't know what that means. It's like prime energy is cleaner than solar. No? So whether we use prime energy or not doesn't save us. Oh wow. Dear Bob, biggest dumbass in the universe. No. See, this is stupid. Yes, she did go on away missions, Nurse Chapel. Now I finally get the question. He went on every fucking away mission. Andrew Jill says it was a rush. Yes, it was trash. I had to go watch Balance of Power, Terror, Balance of Terror, Clean My Soul. Oh, you mean Bird. I will say that, yes. Bird will review Strange New World S1, episode 10. Yeah, I've got to get that review out. I just haven't been up to it yet. Dan Vance's cute dog. There have been many funny opening scenes in King of Queens. They need to get the plastic covering off a CD case. Oh yes, CD cases. Those are definitely one. Carla Albanese says, yeah, it was a funny scene. King of Queens. Andrew Jill says, do they make OxyClean for the soul? Andrew Jill is saying, laughing at Mike, who's asking for a friend. Dan Ben says, food bags can come in a packet. Roll them and tear one off. They're difficult to open if you cannot open them to put things in. Andrew Jill says, Kurtzman is the biggest dumbass, but he's succeeded for it, falling upwards. Arabic Saunders is Bird of Prey. Check out my first video on YouTube if you're interested in Comic Con Fan Expo. I will check it out, Arabic. I will. I'm clicking on the link. I'll open it in a now. I'll click on the link now. Of course, something went wrong. There we go. We're back. Dan Vance is in Big Bang Theory scene where they sing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme. I don't remember that. Big Bang Theory scene where they sing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Dear Bob, would you like to buff Acri fenders from Transformers movie? Acre's fenders. I have no idea what that means. Acri, I forgot. I haven't seen the movie in such a long time. I forgot who they are and to whom that refers. So. Let's do this. Let's do. Arabic, it says your video is unavailable. That's weird. Oh well. So what's wrong about expanding aggressively? Anyway. Okay. Well, guys, I realize it is only 5:30, but I do have to get ready for physical therapy. So apologies. Thank you guys for the super chats and everything. If there's something else you want me to read or play before I go, let me know. I can. I will play something before we leave, and I will watch for any comments while it plays. So we'll do a kissing Dax, and then we'll do one of my old whatevers, and we'll go from there. Thank you all for coming to hang out. I'll be in the chat. Do to do to do to do to do. Do to do to do to do to do. Do to do to do to do. Do to 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 do. Well, the East Coast girls are hip. I really dig those styles they wear. And the Southern girls with the way they talk.
They knock me out when I'm down there. The Midwest farmers' daughters really make you feel all right. And the Northern girls with the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriends warm at night. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls. The West Coast has the sunshine and the girls all get so tan. I dig a French bikini on a wild island all by a palm tree in the sand. I've been all around this great big world and I see all kinds of girls. Yeah, but I can't wait to get back in the States, back to the cutest girls in the world. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls.